I don't know where my microphone's at. I was leaving work today and I had my microphone at work with me today. And as I was leaving, my boss was talking to me. Who knows what? And I specifically remember the moment when he is talking to me as I am packing up my things, and I have the shaft of my microphone in my hand, and I'm jamming it into my backpack to go home. I specifically remember that as my boss was talking to me as I was leaving. And I get home, a couple things happen, and I don't know where it's at now. Which leads me to believe that my microphone is still at work. And here's what the next 12 hours are going to look like for me. Heck, here's what maybe the next 24 hours are going to look like for me. I have to go back to work in 9 hours, 10 hours. Goodness, isn't that crazy to think about? That I feel like I had work today, and now it's the end of the day and I've worked in 9 hours. Oh. What's going to happen is I'm going to spend the next 10 hours not being anxious and trying to fight off being anxious about this microphone, because I'm telling myself, oh, it's not here. It's not that it's lost, it's that it's at work. My microphone's just at work. It's no big deal. I'll get it tomorrow at work. So that's what the next 10 hours are going to look like for me. And then what's probably going to happen is I'm going to get to work. I'm explaining this situation, I'm predicting this because things like this happen to me every single week. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to look everywhere. And I'm not going to be able to find that microphone at work either. And so to cope with the fact that now I'm starting to freak out, I'm going to tell myself, oh, I guess they just left it at home and I didn't see it. Even though I've looked everywhere in this house. Tomorrow I'm going to get to work, my microphone's not going to be there, and I'm going to be like, oh, I guess I left it at home. And I am going to believe that. I believe my own delusions. I am the most trustworthy source. Whatever I choose to tell myself, I will believe. Because why wouldn't I? And so I'm going to believe that. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to get home. And I'm not going to be able to find my microphone for a little bit. There's going to be a little while tomorrow night when I get home where I cannot find my microphone. And that's really going to be where anger kicks in. I'm not generally an angry person. I don't experience too much anger. Unless, of course, I am thinking, if I'm living within a hypothetical situation where I am thinking about something that could be happening, a lot of times I get angry over like a hypothetical situation. But when it comes to the reality I'm living in, I really only get angry in situations like this when I lost something and I can't find it and I'm mad at myself for not remembering where I put it. I haven't directed anger towards someone in a while. But that's just probably by nature of like growing up, and I don't have any issues with anybody because I just don't care enough. So that's my prediction. I will be back tomorrow to let you know what happened with the microphone. But my first guess is that it is somewhere in my house and I'm not going to be able to find it till tomorrow. Because it's the delusions I tell myself, they're never right the first time. I'm deluding myself into thinking that it's going to be at work. And I do believe that, but if I'm being honest with you, I know it's probably here. So, okay, I'll let you know tomorrow if I can find my microphone at work or if it is somewhere here.